guys, so today we are going to need a cushion for class. So if you have something like this, you can use a pillow as well and just fold it in half, or even like a rolled up blanket, and then just have that handy and we will get started. So all the way down, half lift, relax down, restack back up tall, all the way down. Half lift, push your chest, draw the shoulder blades together, relax down, and restack back up tall. All right, 2 more. And last one, all the way down. Half lift, relax down, and restack. Butterfly those hands back down by your side. Beautiful work. All right, let's get those legs warmed up. So we're going to start in our frog leg squat. Heels together, toes apart. Hands on your hips or into your chest, whatever feels best. Drop down and back up. We've got 5 here, and then we're moving into our parallel feet. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Parallel feet facing straight forward. Dropping down and back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Wide leg squat. Bring those legs out wide. We drop down and back up, keeping our toes angled out to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, shake out those legs. Okay, take a little bit more of a step out now. So we're going to go into our Cossack. Hands come in front. We're going to drop down into the right knee. Come back up. Drop down into the left. Come back up. And you can allow your body weight to come forward here to help you get a little bit deeper down into that move. Beautiful. That looks really good, everyone. Keep going here. We'll do 2 more each side. And last ones each side. And coming back up. Beautiful work. All right, walk those feet back in together. Let's grab our pillow. Okay, so we're going to come back into our wide leg squat position. So if I was this way on my mat, my feet would be on either side of the mat. Hands are coming onto our pillow. Drop down into our squat. Touch the pillow down to the mat. And we're going to lift our arms right up to the ceiling. Drop down into the squat. Touch the pillow down and coming back up. Beautiful, that's it. 5 more. 4, 3. See if you can get a little bit deeper down into that squat. 2. And last one, lifting back up. Beautiful work. Okay, our pillow is now going to come in between our thighs. Okay, feet parallel. So how we did those parallel squats before. Feet are facing straight forward. We're squeezing our legs into that pillow. Let's drop down into our squat. Come back up. Lift up onto the tippy toes. Drop the heels and squat. Up onto those tippy toes. Heels and squat. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last ones. Coming back up, beautiful. Grab hold of your pillow. Walk those feet back out again. Wide leg squat position. Now, I'll just quickly demonstrate this one. We drop down into a squat. We're going to turn to face the right, keeping that right knee bent. Now, we're going to lift into a tippy bird. Drop the foot back down. Come back up to your start position. Drop down into your squat. Twist to the left. Tippy bird. Lift that back leg. Now, you may find that when you move into that tippy bird, you want to bring your hands out. You feel more balanced doing that. Go for it. So just find what works best for you. So we come back up, find our start position, drop back down into our squat. Twist. Lift. Back to that start position. Squat. Turn. Lift. Back to the start. Beautiful, that's it. Back to the middle, squat down, and twist. Lift the back leg. Beautiful, doing really well, everyone. All right, 2 more each side. So a lot of balance that comes into this one. That's it. 1 more each side. Last one. Oh, almost fell over on the last one. All right. So now we're going to pop our pillow back in between our thighs. Coming to the end of your mat so you've got room in front of you. So last week we worked on coming down into our pike and then our plank and then working our way back up. We're doing that again this week, but we're going to be squeezing those legs into the pillow so the pillow's not going to fall. Chin to chest, round through the spine, coming all the way down. Bend the knees if you need to. Find your pike. Push your chest towards those legs first, then find your plank. Find your pike. Walk the hands back. Restack the spine all the way back up. Lift the arms up and overhead. Butterfly down. Chin to chest, round through the spine all the way down. Walking the hands out. Find your pike. Find your plank. Find your pike. Walk the hands back. And restack back up tall. Lift those arms up and overhead. We've got 3 more. Beautiful, that's it. All the way down. Find your pike. Find your plank. Find your pike. Walk your hands back. All the way up tall. Arms up and overhead. All the way back down. 2 more. Beautiful, that's it. All the way back up. All right, we have 1 more. We'll all meet back up in a standing position. Arms up and overhead. Butterfly them back down by your side. All right, grab your pillow and we're just going to throw it to the front half of the mat. Okay, so we're going to be using that again in a second, but that's where we need it to be. So we're going to come all the way down, find your pike, gently drop your knees down, untuck the toes, push back into your child's pose. Have a stretch, reaching those hands as far forward as you can. Think about your bum dropping down towards your heels. All right, we're going to move into our happy cat, angry cat, and I'll give you the option today of either do your moving cat-cow or up on your hands and knees and do your cat-cow from here. Okay, so we just happy cat, angry cat, or drop back into child's pose, lift up into angry cat, change to happy cat, sink back down. So whatever you feel like doing this evening. Beautiful, that's it. Angry cat, we're pushing the hands into the mat, getting our upper back right up to the ceiling. Let's get as much range as we can here through the spine. Looking through to your knees, through that angry cat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last ones, each way. Dropping back into child's pose. Again, reaching those hands as far forward as you can. Taking a nice long stretch here. Okay, now we're going to do our push-up series. However, a little bit differently to how we usually do it. We're only going to do 1 push-up at a time. So 1 push-up, push back, another forward from 1, push back, so on and so forth. So just 1 at a time. Now, we have our pillow here. So what we're going to try and do is get our chest as close to that pillow as we can. If you wanted to use 2 pillows, you could absolutely do that as well. So come forward and either find your full or half plank. Now you may find that you need to reposition your pillow here if you need to. Now let's drop down, keeping those elbows tucked in as much as we can. Push back up through the hands, back in the child's pose. Then we come forward again, 1 push-up. Try and touch your chest or your t-shirt to that pillow. Beautiful, that's it. So you've got that option there of doing a full or a half plank push-up. Lovely, everyone looks like they're doing these really nice. So let's try and keep those elbows tucked in as much as we can. And we're just doing one at a time, then push back, then come forward. We've got 3 more here. Now on our last one, I want you to get as low as you can. I don't care if you can't get yourself back up, you can just drop down into the pillow, okay? So we're just ready for our last one. We come forward, let's get down as low as we can. If you have to drop down into the pillow, drop down into the pillow. And then come back up, pushing back into child's pose. Beautiful work, have a stretch. Okay, so our next exercise, we're going to be lifting up into a pike. So we're going to tuck the toes, we're going to leave our pillow here, and again you may find you want to reposition the pillow a little bit, but just see how you feel when you get into it. Tuck the toes, lift up into a pike. Now, taking our right leg up to the ceiling, we're going to crunch it and see if we can touch our knee to the pillow. Lift back up, drop the leg down and swap legs. Left leg comes up, we're going to bring our knee forward, touch the pillow, lift back up, drop the foot down. So we're just alternating each side. Whenever you need to drop down onto the knees, push back into child's pose and then come back up. Beautiful, that's it. Just going to come up and have a look. Lovely, that's it. Nice work, doing really well everyone. Like I said, whenever you need to drop those knees, you can give those wrists a quick little roll out and then come back up when you're ready. We're going for another 20 seconds here. Doing really, really well. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting down, drop those knees, reaching those hands forward. Take that nice long stretch. Roll out through the wrists. Taking a breather. Okay, now we're going to do one more exercise on our wrists here and then we're getting off the wrist for a bit. So, tipping bird. Now we've done tipping bird before, but we're doing this a little differently. And I call a few different exercises tipping birds. Okay, tuck in the toes. What we're going to do is lift back up into a pike. Now we're going to drop the right knee down onto the pillow and I'm just going to move my hand so you can see where my knee is on my pillow. So on the part that's closest to me. Now you may find you need to reposition the hands here. I need to bring them a little bit more forward. I'm going to lift the back foot up, drop my forehead down to the mat. My leg comes up. Drop back down, push back up into your pike. Swap sides. Left knee touches the pillow. We're going to kick that back leg up as you drop the head down towards the mat. Now usually I say bring the forearms down to the mat, but we're not going to do that today. We're just leaving our hands pushed into the mat. Back up into pike and we swap sides. Drop down, lift the other leg up to the ceiling. Beautiful, that's it. Come back up into that pike, then you drop your other knee down. Lift the back toes up towards the ceiling, so you drop the forehead down. Keep going here. Let's come up and have a look. Nice, Vic. Perfect. That looks really good. Beautiful, Hannah. Nice, Shannon, Rach. That's it. Perfect, Kira. Nice, Jane. Nice, June. Everyone's doing this really well. All right, let's do 2 more on each side. That's it. We're going to be off the wrists after this one, I promise. I know it's a lot. Lovely. Last ones each side. Once you're done, we'll all meet back in child's pose. Beautiful. Sink right down into child's pose. Reach those hands as far forward as you can. Taking a breather. Beautiful. Have a drink if you need to as well. And then taking your time, we're going to work our way over onto our back. So we can cross the feet over, walk the hands back, flip over onto the bum, or however you like to get there. And we're going to be dropping down onto our back. Planting your feet into the mat here and grabbing your pillow, holding it, I think you can see like that way, so like the short edge, I guess you call it. All right, from here, we're going to drop our arms back behind our head and lift them back up to the ceiling. Drop them back, lift them back up. So our elbows are locked here and we're pushing our hands into that pillow. And you should really start to feel that through the arms. If you're pushing your hands into the pillow, they'll hopefully start working. All right, we've got 3 more. And 2. And 1. Now lift your hands back up to the ceiling. Keeping your elbows where they are, we drop our hands down towards our face. So that pillow drops down. Okay, and then lift back up. We drop the pillow down and up. So we're bending at the elbows now. Beautiful. That's it. Keep squeezing your hands into your pillow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hands if you need to for a moment. All right, so for our next exercise, layer number 1 is we're going to be lifting our right leg into tabletop. Okay, we take the right leg long, the arms go long, and then we come back up. Now layer 2 would be lifting your left leg up into tabletop and just holding it there as your right leg moves. Okay, so you've got those 2 options there. We can either leave our left foot down on the mat, we go long, back to center, touch the pillow to the knee, or lift your left leg into tabletop as well and continue just moving the right leg. Beautiful. And then touch the pillow to the knee as they come together. Perfect, that's it. Point those toes to the wall in front of you when it goes long. 3 more and then we swap sides. 2. And 1. Let's swap sides now. So do the same thing on this side. So you can either have your right foot down on the mat or have that in tabletop, just moving the left leg. Touch the pillow to the knee. Beautiful, doing well. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, have a breather, rock those knees side to side or hug them into your chest. Okay, so our next exercise, we're going to think about pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat the whole time here. Now we're going to lift both legs up into tabletop. Holding your pillow, we're going to take the arms and legs long. Then come back to center, put the pillow in between your knees, arms and legs long. Grab the pillow back in between your hands. All right, we're going to go for a good 45 seconds here. Rest when you need to, and then jump back up into it. All right, we're pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat the whole time here. So if you find you're starting to arch, just means you need to lift those legs up a little bit higher, up towards the ceiling when they go long. Beautiful, that's it. I know this one absolutely burns. Arms and legs long. Lovely, we've got 15 seconds to go. We're almost there. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Rock those knees. Hug them in. Have a drink if you need to. Beautiful work. Okay, we're going to do some roll-ups now. If you would like to use the pillow, if you want that sneaky little back extension, which always feels very nice when you've been doing a lot of core, we can bring that pillow behind our back, push it right up against our bum, and lay down over the pillow. Arms go long. So you've got the option of keeping the pillow there or popping it off to the side for this one. Let's point those toes up to the ceiling, lift the arms up, chin to chest, we roll all the way up, pulse 3 times, all the way down. Arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest, 3 pulses. All the way back down. Arms go long. If you would like to bring your hands behind your head here, you're absolutely welcome to, and you can do that with or without the pillow as well. Chin to chest, sitting up, coming forward, 3 pulses, all the way back down. Or you could do a hybrid of the two where the arms are long, lift them up to the ceiling, chin to chest, hands come behind the head, and then we come all the way back down. Let's keep our toes pointed up to the ceiling here. Beautiful, that's it. And let's think about keeping that rounded spine. So as we bring that chin to chest, keep rounding through the spine. Nose comes down towards your knees. 3 more. Beautiful, doing really well. 2 more. And last ones. All the way back down, arms long, then drop them back down by your side. All right, grab that pillow. We're going to pop it in between our knees. So you can see how I'm holding my pillow at the moment. That's going to go in between my knees, and I'm going to squeeze my knees into the pillow. Okay. Let's push the back of the waistband down into the mat, lift those hips up and drop back down. Lift and drop back down, squeezing your knees into that pillow here. So we're squeezing the glutes and we're squeezing those inner thigh muscles. Beautiful work. We've got 5 more, and then we're going to do a heel raise. 4. Beautiful, that's it. 3 more. 2. Last one, lift and hold. Hold those hips up high. Squeeze through the glutes. Heel raise. So we're going to lift both heels up at the same time here. And then drop them back down. Lift and lower. Lift those heels and lower. Beautiful. 5 more. 4. 3. 2 and 1, dropping back down. Grab that pillow, rock those knees or squeeze them in. Now we're going to roll over and just do a little bit of side work. So just roll straight over to face the camera. Turning yourself over. We're going to get our forearm down into the mat here and pop our pillow in between our thighs. Okay, so we're going to be doing our hip lifts. Now, if you're down on your forearm and those hip lifts just are not working for you, you can do this up on your wrists as well, okay? So I'll demonstrate both. Other hand is on your hip or in front to support. We're going to lift those hips up and drop back down. Lift and lower. If you're up on your wrist, our wrist is under our shoulder. We lift the hips and lower. Lift and lower, okay? So you've got those 2 options there. Just find what works best for you. Doing really well. We've got 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Grab hold of your pillow in your top arm. Okay, our other hand is going to drop down onto the mat. Take the legs long. Now, I've created a little bit of an angle here with my body and my legs, so my toes are coming forward here. Now, if your pillow gets way too annoying at any stage, you can always just do this with your hands, okay? We're going to lift the top leg up, touch the pillow to your foot, and then take the leg long, arm comes back behind. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Touch and touch. Lift that leg up. Beautiful. Okay, so this is layer 1. If anyone would like to take layer 2 or just have a bit of a go at it, I'm going to demonstrate that now. You're really going to want to push your hand into the mat here. And again, this is one that you'll just find the correct position for your hand here, okay? So we're going to take the arm long, glue the legs together. Now we lift up and I found that V sit, okay? So I'm finding a real V shape. Lift and drop back down. So that's optional. If that doesn't feel like you today, just continue with that one leg, up and down. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and dropping down. Beautiful work. Let's roll over and do the other side. So either just turn straight over to the other side or turn around and face the camera. All right, so up on our forearm or wrist for this first one, pop that pillow in between your thighs. Okay, from here, lift the hips up and drop back down. Lift and lower. Your top hand can be on your hip or in front just to help support and balance. Beautiful, that's it, doing really well. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. All right, arm long, legs long, and just create that little bit of an angle here. Okay, so you can bring the toes forward a little bit. Lift the top leg up, touch the pillow to the foot. Beautiful, that's it. Bring that arm long behind as the leg goes long. Beautiful, that's it. Now, if you would like to take that second layer, we glue the legs together, lift up and drop back down. Lift up and drop back down. Really push your hand into the mat here to help you lift. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to roll over onto our front, push back into child's pose. Have a stretch. Keep that pillow handy because we're going to be using that in a second. Have a nice long stretch here. Have a drink if you need. Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bird dog series, but we're going to be using our pillow. So, I wish I'd thought about this last week, but anyway, that's okay. What we're going to do is pop our pillow on our back. Now, you know how I talk about that boiling hot cup of tea? Well, now we've got a pillow on our back that we don't want to drop, okay? So we're going to try and keep it balanced there the whole time. All right, bird dog. So we're going to start with getting those hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, hip distance apart. Right hand, left leg goes long. Drop it back down and swap sides. Left hand, right leg. Drop back down. Beautiful, that's it. So we're trying to keep that torso as still as possible so we don't lose our pillow. Beautiful. Keep going, doing really well. We've got 4 more on each side. 3, 2 more. Last ones, each side. Okay, now we're going to do a twist. So, right hand, left leg comes out. Now, because we've got our right hand in front, it means we are twisting around to the right. Back to center, drop down, swap. Left hand comes out, right leg. We're going to twist to the left. So we're trying to keep our fingertips through to our toes, one long line. As we twist, come back to center, and then swap sides. And twist. Back to center, drop down, and swap. Beautiful. Keep trying to balance that pillow there. Doing really well. All right, 2 more each side. Last ones each side until you've evened yourself out. So we'll finish on the left. And then dropping back down. Okay. If you need to give those wrists a quick roll out, give them a little roll. Try and balance your pillow there. All right, donkey kick. Starting with our right leg. We're going to pretend that we're holding something in behind our knee. Lifting that leg up and kick at the top. Drop back down. Same leg. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. We're trying to keep our pillow there. Lift and kick. Beautiful. That's it. If you find that you need to just shuffle your pillow up to your upper back, you can do that as well. 3 more and then we swap sides. 2. Last one. Dropping down. All right. Left leg. So pretend you've got something in behind that left knee. So we're locking it in place. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. Beautiful. That's it. Doing really well. Lift and kick. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Dropping down. Push back into your child's pose. Have a stretch. Roll out the wrist. We've got 1 more exercise to do and then we are into our cool down. Okay, so our last exercise, we did these ones last week actually. We're going to try and do it with our pillow on our back. So we come back up onto the wrists. We're going to tuck the toes. Lift the knees up and then push into a plank. Hover the knees. Push into a plank. Hover the knees. So drop down whenever you need to and reset. Even if you're only doing 1 at a time and you find that you need to reset after each one, that's okay. All right, so we tuck the toes, lift the knees up, push into plank, hover the knees, push into plank, hover the knees. We've got 20 seconds to go. Lift up, hover the knees, plank. Beautiful, that's it. Find these hard, but I just find them a lot better than just holding a flat out plank for the whole time. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down, child's pose. Throw that pillow away. Take a nice long stretch here. Give those wrists a roll out. All right, we're going to cross the feet over, walk the hands back, flip over onto the bum or however you get there. And we're just going to do a bit of spine stretch to start off our cool down. If you want to sit on the pillow here as well, you're welcome to do that as well. Just give you that extra height through the spine. Sit up nice and tall, toes pointed up to the ceiling. Chin to chest, round through the spine. Push those hands forward, 3 pulses. Sitting back up tall. Chin to chest, round. Forward, 3 pulses. Back up tall. If anyone's listening to my playlist, I hope you're enjoying all the 90s tunes. 1, 2, 3. Sit back up tall. Keep those toes pointed up to the ceiling. Two more. And last one. Back up tall. All right, we're going to come into our zigzag, our mermaid position. Right leg in front, left leg down by our side. Arms out to a T, dropping down to the right, forearm comes down, and we're going to hold into this stretch. Really sinking into it. 10-second hold. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over to the other side. Left hand comes down, right arm up and over. Hold into this one. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back over. 10-second hold again. Really sinking into that stretch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up and over. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swap those legs around now. Left leg in front, right leg down by your side. Arms out to a T. We drop down to the left. Forearm comes down. Rainbow that right arm up and over. Holding into this stretch 10 seconds. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and over. 10-second hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more each side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands come over onto the mat, over to the left. Flip over onto your knees. Child's pose. Tuck your toes. Pike. And then into pigeon. Drop your right knee down. Drop your back knee and tuck your back toes. Make those little adjustments here. So you can take the back toes back a little bit further if you can. Or create more of an angle with the front foot into your preferred position. Sinking right down into your right hip. Starting to regulate your breath. Sinking deeper down into your hip with each breath out. We're going to hold here for another 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes. Pike. Left knee down. Drop the back knee and tuck the back toes. Dropping into your preferred position and making those little adjustments if you need. Sinking down into that left hip with each breath out. Keep holding here, another 15 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes. Pike. Let's walk the feet to the hands today, coming all the way forward. Let's keep a deep bend in those knees, swinging from side to side. Allow your head and chest and arms just to become really heavy, dropping you further down to the mat. You can always pop those hands into the elbow creases as well. For 2 and 1, release the hands, start to restack the spine, straightening out through the legs, coming all the way back up tall, arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, all the way down. Restacking all the way up tall. Coming all the way down. We're just going to hold down here, looking back between the legs. Bend the knees, look forward. Straighten the legs, look back between the legs. Bend the knees, look forward, and straighten back between the legs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset the spine all the way up tall, coming all the way up. Lift those arms up and overhead. Let's finish off with our swings. Deep bend in the knees, swinging those arms back up to standing. Swing those arms back up. Beautiful. Deep bend in the knees as you come down. For 2. And last one. All the way back up. Big butterfly. Few times in each direction.